A software developer availability crisis is imminent in the U.S., fueled by a rapidly increasing set of software development initiatives across the enterprise and a scarcity of developers coming out of our universities. A recent article in Forbes states that many managers simply cannot find the talent to develop the products they want in order to take advantage of market opportunities. As a result, they're less competitive in the markets in which they sell. This in turn slows the pace of innovation, inhibits growth, and ultimately makes them less competitive. Experienced developers are becoming very difficult to find and consequently becoming much more expensive when you do. Software development initiatives are mushrooming from cloud to mobile to information of things to custom software. These initiatives barely existed only a handful of years ago, and the expansiveness of new development has no end in sight. If you simply want to stay competitive, you'll need to keep up. But if you want to have a competitive advantage, you will need a scalable solution giving you access to the most talented developers per skill set needed to fill the capacity requirements of one-time projects or ongoing development. The IT professional that knows how to leverage a software development outsourcing model will be in a position to deliver tremendous value to the enterprise. And it all starts by understanding the differences in outsourcing models, why certain parts of the globe are rich with highly talented developers, and how to source them successfully. First, consider the fact that over 75% of Fortune 500 companies outsource software development and are already ahead of this supply-demand curve, experiencing lower costs, a higher level of talent, access to more diverse talent sets, a relatively unlimited supply of talent, offering greater scalability, complete software development teams, much lower attrition rates than in the U.S., increased research and development, quality assurance resulting in better products, and perhaps most importantly, greatly reduced time to market. Many companies have yet to experience the massive benefits of software development outsourcing. We believe because of a lack of understanding of the market. Wouldn't it be great to discover the exact outsourcing model the Fortune 500 use? Geographically, outsourcing is described as domestic, nearshore, or offshore. Organizationally, the software development outsourcing market can be broken into these four groups. Trying to personally manage disparate freelancers can be a difficult challenge, and there is no accountability with this setup. Some outsourcing providers will source disparate freelancers for you and manage the project internally, but this can present a unique set of challenges around communication, quality, and scaling. There are many Indian and Chinese firms with many developers on staff, but they are not aggressively or even sufficiently managed. Many an IT manager has had a bad first-time outsourcing experience with this model because of choosing their partner on price alone. This last category is the Rolls-Royce of outsourcing models. These firms are made up of full-time software development staff and project managers, all of which are aggressively managed to ensure quality and productivity. Successful outsourcing firms have built rock-solid processes for managing projects of all sizes for companies ranging from startups to giant multinational corporations. You can bet that the majority of the Fortune 500 companies outsourcing software development are utilizing this breed of outsourcing firm, as these firms provide a number of sizable benefits. These fully managed software development resource providers are utilized as an extension of the client company, and in some instances, the client will outsource their entire software development department. In many cases, fully managed software development resource providers are providing a full-cycle team including project managers, business analysts, developer talent, systems architects, quality assurance, and testers. Certain parts of the globe are rich with highly talented software developers, and as an IT manager, understanding where these hotspots are and why is as important as understanding the different outsourcing models we just discussed. A logarithmic graph showing quality software development contribution points to Eastern Europe as the highest contributor, and for many reasons. The universities in this part of the world are exemplary in producing excellent software development talent, unlike the U.S., which does very little to prepare graduates for a career in software development. In countries such as Belarus, the government is not conducive to new enterprise. Therefore, much of this developer talent will go to work for outsourcing firms. The software developer attrition rates for outsourcing firms in this part of the world is very low, especially when compared to attrition rates here in the U.S. There is a software developer availability crisis growing here in the U.S., and IT managers that recognize it and prepare accordingly will provide their companies with a competitive advantage going forward. SaM Solutions is a fully managed software development resource provider with 700 developers. Over the last 22 years, we've worked extensively with large companies like Daimler, IBM, and Fujitsu, as well as with up-and-coming startups. Choosing the right software development outsourcing provider is critical, and no provider is right for everyone. We love to freely consult with companies to understand their particular situation and point them in the right direction. We would welcome the chance to do the same for you. If you'd like to schedule a free consultation, please submit the form below. We hope you found this information helpful. Thanks for your time, and we wish you much success with your software development.